Hey, what's up guys? It is your girl April and I am back with another video. So after seeing how much my sugar daddy experience and my Snapchat premium experience video popped off, I am deciding to do something like that but different. Excuse me. So this video is going to be on my OnlyFans experience and my cam experience. So I have been getting a lot of questions about that, so I just thought I'd answer those for you ladies. So yeah, before we get started, do make sure you subscribe to this channel. I am dedicating my summer to making it better, to posting more and to putting more effort into my YouTube, because this is something that I do want to pop off. Yeah, so make sure you do subscribe, make sure you do thumbs up this video because it is going to be a good one, and make sure you just stay tuned. So, I started doing OnlyFans when I moved to Florida, which is in 2019. I didn't start just as soon as I moved there, so let's say I started in 2020. So it's not even been a year that I've been doing OnlyFans. And I did stop for a good amount of time because my fiance asked me to. And why I started again, we're not gonna get into that because that's just bullshit and drama. So it was in the beginning. It was really hard. Starting, I didn't really understand it because number one, it's not an app. It's a website. So figuring out that website was hard. Figuring out how to work it was hard. You can't make any money on there unless you fill out a tax form. And I was 17 at the time, so I wasn't going to fill out a tax form. And I was like, well, if I fill out a tax form, then the government will know. And I was just kind of weary about that just because of how I wanted the public to view me and how I wanted other potential, workplaces to view me. But my care about that suddenly changed. So, yeah, it was kind of like scary and weary at first when I first started. And for some people it might be easy, but for me it wasn't. I did not make a lot of money in the beginning. I barely had any fans up until this most recently time I started doing it. I wasn't posting often. I wasn't paying attention to my customers, my fans, excuse me. So I was losing them, and I wasn't putting as much effort to OnlyFans as I was Snapchat. So that's why. And it just wasn't really good. OnlyFans has a lot of features, a lot of good features too. They have like a main page, they have a search page, they have a message page, they have a page for you to post, and then like your profile. See if I can just pull up a... Alright. Excuse me. So there's that. That's the home page. And then, excuse me, they have a notification page. And then notification page. And then new post page. And then your message page, which I don't want to show my message page just because it has my fans on there. And then your profile. So I prefer OnlyFans over Snapchat Premium very much so because there's multiple reasons. One of the features that they have that Snapchat doesn't have is your rebill is automatically on. So whatever you set your subscription at, which mine is at, I believe, I'm actually not sure. Let me check. I have it at $12. I had it at $15 and I wasn't really getting people in, so I bumped it down to $12. I'm gonna bump it up in a couple days. So, yeah. So you can set your price to whatever you want, and also they get rebilled that every month until they turn it off. So every month, at least you've got $12.50 coming in from one person, you've got $12.50 coming in from another person, you've got $12.50 coming in from another person, and so you're making a good amount of money. So OnlyFans does take out, depending on how much you make, they take out a percentage. So I said my subscription is $12. That is a fee of $240, so I get $960. So yes, that kind of sucks, but then also no company is just gonna let you make a whole bunch of money on their website and not take profit of that. That's one of the features I like. I like the features of how you can do a live, like an OnlyFans live, like you do, you know, Instagram, but you can choose who's in it. So not everybody's just viewing it. You can choose the people you want in there. So you could make it a private live, or you could make it a group live. So I just think that's pretty awesome. I also like how it lets you know the percentage of what you are and creators. So I'm just happy about this. I know it's not a big, you know, good one, but it's an achievement. I'm on the top 33% of all creators. So that makes me really happy. It means that I'm attracting people, and people are, my post statistics are good, which I'm very happy about. I've been looking at them, they've been going up. So it's another one of the features I like. It's also really easy for you to change your profile picture and your cover photo. It's really easy to edit your bio. It's really easy to just take photos from your profile and hide them, which I like, because there were some photos that I've taken that are just ugly and I didn't want to get rid of because I knew that they were good photos, but just not the best photos. Like I've been taking now have been better photos. So I kind of hid all the old ones. And that's just the feature I like, because they're not off, they're not gone from OnlyFans, they're just hidden from the public. So how to attract fans, which is something that is not going to be easy for you at all. It wasn't easy for me. It was kind of hard for me to figure out. So there are going to be multiple platforms you can use. You can use your personal social media. I am not. Now, if I do want to make a career out of it, I will obviously have to change my screen name to my real name and, you know, do all that. But right now, for the time being, I am not into that. I am not doing that. So, I don't use my personal Instagram. I don't do Snapchat Premium anymore, but I don't use my personal Instagram. I have another Instagram. And I don't follow anybody from my personal Instagram on my other Instagram. Because I'll tell you guys that story in a second. Also, I use Reddit. Reddit is a good thing to use. I used to think it was for weirdos and gamers, and it is for weirdos and gamers, but it's also for sex workers, for parents, for politics. Literally just, it's like a Twitter, but without a filter. That's a good way to put it. It's a Twitter without a filter, basically.
What do you mean? Twitter, you got no filter anymore. And Reddit, there's still a filter.
Yeah, you can't ask people to buy you, basically. Okay, anywho, I use Reddit to sell my content, to advertise my content. In the time frame that I have been on Reddit, I have gained a good amount of subscribers. Subscribers or followers to my Reddit account. And for my OnlyFans, I now have 14, which doesn't sound like a lot, but going from 4 to 14 is a good thing. I didn't even have 4. I had like 0, I think, because I wasn't paying attention to them, so they went away. So I am part of a couple awesome groups. And yeah, so Reddit is a good thing to use. I'm part of, and we're just gonna bleep out some of it. So I'm part of a group that is from my hometown, not my hometown, my home state. I'm also part of a Not Safe for Work Buys, which is an account where you post your ad and people can come buy your content, which is what my OnlyFans is for. So that's how it works as well. I have one for a state that I'm not in, but I live close to. I have an OnlyFans promotion page that I'm on. And some pages you'll get a whole bunch of views and a whole bunch of comments, and some pages you won't. And that's why you have to experiment and find everything out. Because before, when I was on Reddit and I was trying to get fans from OnlyFans, I wasn't really understanding it. I wasn't getting verified in the right groups and all that other stuff, and it wasn't really working out for me, and I wasn't making money. And so I was putting in more work than I was really making, or like, you know, putting in more work than I was making money. If you guys understand what I mean by that. And so, yeah. But now I'm putting in less work and kind of making more money. I'm still putting in work. I'm just not, you know, on my, well, I guess I am on my phone all the time, but I'm not always talking to people. Like, it's literally a late night when I wake up from bed type of thing, but I message people back, and I don't even message everybody back anymore, because some of the stuff I get is kind of stupid. It's really weird, and some of the stuff people say just makes me a little uncomfortable. A lot of people are really ballsy. So the story I was going to tell you guys was, I posted my content in one Reddit group, and I got a message from somebody, and it said, didn't we go to high school together? And that is one thing I've always been afraid of, is somebody recognizing my face. And so it just kind of freaked me out. But then, yes, we did remember each other from high school, and we don't even talk anymore. Yeah, that's that story. But that's why I'm always saying be safe about the stuff in your hometown, because if you feel weird about something from you went to high school with knowing, then I wouldn't advertise in your town. At this point, most people know, and I don't really care. I'm also in a FinDom group, which is financial domination, so I would look that up. That's something that some guys are into, and you can make a good chunk of cash off of. And then I'm in other groups that, you know, are just that. My chime said you have 68 cents. So Reddit is a good place to advertise your content and to get fans. Now, how to keep fans, you have to give them attention. You can't just say, hey, subscribe here, and then I'm never going to talk to you again, but you can see me naked. That's kind of, they could do that if they watch porn, or if they went on Reddit and scrolled through a page. The interaction is kind of what makes it worth it. And so depending on how comfortable you are with it, yeah. But if you're not comfortable with it, let them know. If you're new at it, let them know, because they understand. I mean, if they've done it before, they understand how to tend to a new person. Even though you're supposed to be tending to them, they're still going to be nice to you and all that other stuff. Now, if they know you're new, don't upcharge them a whole bunch of shit, because then they're just going to be like, well, you don't even know what you're doing. You want to focus on what makes them hot and bothered. So if somebody has a kink for feet and they sub to your OnlyFans and you have a bunch of bikini photos, make sure you DM them feet pics, or post more feet pics, or go get your toes done and post, like, just make sure that you tend to what they like, so they're getting their money's worth out of it. So something that I do that makes me more money is I tend to tell people they're my favorite. Now, obviously, not every person is on my favorite. None of these people are really my favorites, because my one and only favorite man is my fiance. So, you know, and I also let these people know that I have a fiance. So if they keep on going, and they know that. We'll get into the Reddit part later. But yeah, so let them know that they're your favorite. You know, talk to them up, be like, oh yeah, like, oh, no one else talks to me like you do, you're so sweet to me, da, 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 da. Just talk to them, make them feel special, because they're like, okay, so why would I not pay $15 to talk to her every single day and see more than whatever's seeing? But whatever's seeing exactly what he's seeing, he just thinks he's saying something different because he's your favorite. I hope you get it. So with Reddit, with some of the good groups that you're going to make some good money off of, you do have to get verified. And verification, kind of, you have to get like the app imager and hold up a postcard and like write the stuff on it and wait for the mods to message you back, which takes forever. I waited like since I started to get verified. I guess it wasn't that long, because I sent one in and it wasn't that long, I guess. But it felt long because I was trying to make that money. So yeah, being verified on Reddit will make you a lot more money just because people know that they're not getting scammed, that you're a real person. My OnlyFans experience has been really good since I've started again, and I'm really proud of myself that I've learned how to use it better. Now Cam, I don't do that anymore. My fiance does not want me doing that. What? Our Chime accounts just let us know how broke we are, like, on the daily basis. So he doesn't want me doing Cam, which I'm okay with, because Cam's a little more not controlled as much as I would like it to be. And so right now I would like it to be very controlled. And yeah, so Cam is just, if you want to do Cam, I really do advise Pornhub. Do Cam through Pornhub or do Chatterbait. I don't suggest Omegle. I don't suggest any other Cam site like that. Those are kind of weird to me personally. Get the fuck off my desk. So yeah, but I would definitely try Cam if you are comfortable with it, but I'm not comfortable with it anymore after like looking into it and just thinking about it. I'm really not. Also, same rules apply like it did with Snapchat Premium. If you don't feel comfortable giving out your personal information, don't. I'm part of a group right now, and people are asking what area I'm from, and I'm telling them, why are you asking? Why does it matter? No, because that's too distinct. You know my state, that's all you need to know. Anywho, that is all I have for you guys. Literally right off a script that I just wrote. So yeah, so make sure you do subscribe to my channel, like this video, and have a wonderful day. I'm taking questions. I'll do a video on how to use Reddit, I guess, to make money on it, because it's a really good tool, and I wish somebody talked more about it than just saying Reddit. Because when I was watching videos on YouTube, most girls were just like, yeah, Reddit, and then like never went into it, so I didn't really know how. I figured out on my own, which I am not a good learner on my own. So I would definitely tune into the next video so I can teach you guys how to use Reddit and make that money. But yeah, guys, have a wonderful day.